Okay, so today we're going to be diving deep into Ouagadougou, the capital of Burkina Faso.
This is exciting. I've always wanted to learn more about that city.
Yeah, well, we have this list of 5 must-go places in Ouagadougou.
Okay.
So let's see what it says and see if we can uncover some hidden gems. I think
Yeah.
this is going to be a fun one.
No, I'm ready.
So the first stop on our list is the Laongo Sculpture Symposium.
The what?
Laongo Sculpture Symposium, it's this outdoor sculptural park.
Oh, cool. I love outdoor art installations.
Yeah, and this one features work from artists all over the world.
Really? That's
Yeah.
pretty incredible. Imagine stumbling upon world-class art in the middle of Burkina Faso.
I know, right? And there's this Burkinabe artist named Saruma who has some really powerful pieces there. Apparently, her work explores themes of identity and displacement.
Wow. I bet seeing those sculptures against the backdrop of the Sahelian landscape would be a really unique experience.
Yeah, the way the natural elements interact with the art, the light, the wind, the vastness of the surroundings, it must add a whole other dimension to the pieces.
Definitely. It's like the art is in conversation with the environment, almost like Andy Goldsworthy, but on a much grander scale.
Exactly. Okay, so moving on from the Laongo Sculpture Symposium, our next stop is
Let me guess. The National Museum of Burkina Faso.
good guess, but actually it's Place des Nations.
Place des Nations.
Yeah, it's the central square of Ouagadougou.
Oh, okay. Every city has its main square, I guess. But I wonder what makes this one special enough to be on the must-go list.
Well, I imagine it's steeped in history.
Hmm,
Think about all the events that must have taken place there over the years. Celebrations, protests, maybe even political rallies.
that's true. Public squares are often the heart of a city's social and political life. You can almost feel the pulse of the city there, the energy, the history.
Right, it's like a living record of the city's past and present. And who knows what stories those stones could tell if they could talk.
Now, that's an interesting thought.
Okay, so from the bustling energy of Place des Nations, let's now step into the quiet halls of a museum.
You mean the National Museum of Burkina Faso?
You got
Finally. I was wondering when we'd get to that.
I know, right? So this museum apparently houses an extensive collection of artifacts that shed light on Burkina Faso's rich cultural heritage.
Ooh, like what kind of artifacts?
Well, they have traditional masks and statues from various ethnic groups in Burkina Faso. Some of them date back centuries.
Wow, that's amazing. I'd love to see how they showcase the diversity of Burkinabe culture.
Me too. And I'm really curious to see how they present the country's history, the pre-colonial era, the impact of French colonization, the journey to independence.
It's like piecing together a puzzle, isn't it? Seeing how all these different pieces of history fit together to create the Burkina Faso we know today.
Exactly. All right, now are you ready for something completely different?
Ah, sure. Bring it on.
Get ready to meet the sacred crocodiles of Bazoule.
Wait, what? Did you say sacred crocodiles?
You heard right. In this village, the crocodiles are considered sacred and they're protected by the locals.
That's fascinating. I've never heard of anything like that. Why are they considered sacred?
Well, the legend goes that these crocodiles are descendants of a mythical creature who helped the villagers survive a severe drought. So they're seen as protectors and guardians.
That's incredible. It really shows you how different cultures view and interact with nature. It makes you think about our own relationship with the animal world.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely challenges our preconceived notions about crocodiles, right?
For sure. I'm not sure if I'd be more scared or more awestruck standing next to one of those sacred creatures.
Yeah, it would definitely be a unique experience. Okay, and for our final stop on this whirlwind tour of Ouagadougou, we'll be visiting the Ouagadougou Grand Mosque.
Ah, mosque. That sounds beautiful. What's the architecture like?
It's a stunning example of Sahelian architecture with its intricate designs and towering minarets.
Sahelian architecture. I've always been fascinated by that style. It's so distinctive with its use of adobe bricks and those beautiful pointed towers.
Yeah, and it's not just aesthetically pleasing, it's also very practical. The adobe bricks help keep the buildings cool in the hot climate, and the minarets are used for the call to prayer.
It's amazing how form and function come together so seamlessly in that style.
I know, it's really impressive. So there you have it, folks, a glimpse into the diverse and fascinating world of Ouagadougou.
We've explored art and history, culture and wildlife, even spirituality, all in one city.
It's amazing how much this city has to offer. Out of all these must-go places, which one would you be most drawn to?
That's a tough one. They all sound incredible. But I think I'd be most intrigued by the sacred crocodiles of Bazoule. What about you?
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you on that one. It's just such a unique and thought-provoking experience, but really any of these places would be worth a visit.
Definitely. So to our listeners out there, if you're ever looking for an adventure off the beaten path, consider adding Ouagadougou to your travel list.
And if this deep dive has piqued your curiosity, we encourage you to learn more about this incredible city and all its hidden treasures.
Who knows, maybe one day we'll even do a follow-up deep dive and explore even more of what Ouagadougou has to offer.
That's a great idea. Until then, happy travels, everyone,
Safe travels.
and keep exploring.
Always.